Hey guys, it's Nathan with Park Life. Today we're going to remove the SC300 nasty old steering wheel. We're going to upgrade it to a Celica GTS steering wheel, so stay tuned.
And there is the final look. Here's what the SC300 steering wheel looks like. It's not quite as bad as the stock Supra, honestly. The stock MK4 Supra is the same one that came in the minivan, the Camry, everything else. But yeah, so basically what you have on the side, you have this guy right here. You just pop him off. There we go. We got it. Then there's one on this side. Same thing, it's right there. Spend 2 seconds popping that out. And maybe you're just doing this to get in here and mess with the airbag or something. I don't know, but it's out. Okay, now that gets us access to these screws for the airbag. And let me see if I can get in there. Yeah. Sorry, I'm doing this at a weird angle. But yeah, so it takes... I have the bit sitting here. Let's see.
I'm sorry,
So... all right, so we're removing these couple bits. All right. So you can kind of see in there it's getting loose. And I'm probably going to cut away because that's painful to watch you remove 4 pieces of hardware. I would assume you guys can figure out how to remove a couple of screws once I get you this size. All right. Now with airbags, these are explosives, so you want to be really careful. So you just have to lift that tab up and pull out. That gives us access to this. So pull that out. All right, that was a chore. There is our airbag out. Okay, so next we have right here is the clock spring behind this, and then we have our little controls here. Unplug this guy. Sorry, I try and get you guys a good angle on this. I'm a noob. All right. Gives you any respect for all those guys doing camera work. All right, so what you want to do to get the steering wheel off is you want to pull the key out, put it in lock. There we go, got it in lock. All right, so the next thing we want to do is get this 19 on here and get this off. Boom, just like that. And you want to use a nice big long breaker bar. It makes all the difference. Trying to do it with like a regular ratchet would be rather painful. Okay, so then loosen this out. And like with most aftermarket stuff, I could probably wire the other airbag to fit in this, but I honestly don't want to, just because yeah, I don't trust it. But to get the steering wheel out, you want to just give it a couple pounds and out it goes. You got full-blown GoPro camera shots there. Dang. All right, so we're out. So here's the beautiful thing, is almost all Toyotas, and I still haven't cleaned this guy very well yet. I just literally gave him a once over. So I want to put the clock spring up top. And again, we could totally wire in the airbag and that sort of thing, but I am not going to, just because I don't want to mess with it. Okay, so the only tricky thing is we need to make sure we're somewhat centered on the steering wheel. All right, so here is the new steering wheel going on. And you want to make sure your wheels are as straight as possible when you're doing this. Otherwise, you're gonna have this really sweet thing where you're going straight down the road and your steering wheel looks like that. This would be the cause. So, and I didn't really get a chance to clean this guy up. So we're gonna leave the airbag, and don't copy me on this. Don't say, but Nathan told me to. No. If you want to put your airbag in, you can figure that part out. I am not doing that on my personal car. I'm not recommending that you do that. That is entirely up to you. So whatever you choose to do with that, that's you. I'm not gonna decide that. So just so we're clear on that front. However, I would like to get and then all you have to do to get this back on is put that in, put your 19mm nut back on, and then slap that new beautiful. I'm gonna clean the steering wheel up a little bit before I actually install it, because it's still junkyard fresh. And when you guys are doing this, okay, so you guys have probably seen the TRD steering wheels for like $1,200, that sort of thing. This is a affordable replacement for that. So to me, this looks great. It freshened up the car a ton. And this one in particular is not exactly perfect, but that's okay. It fits the level of the SC300. I mean, we do call it our budget build, budget monster. So, I mean, you can only hate it so much when it's same deal, tighten them down. Only thing is when you're pulling these out, so if you're pulling these out, so you loosen them up, right? And then you need to take a screwdriver and finagle them out of their hole, because otherwise what happens is they sit through that and they catch on the lip of the airbag here. So see how this screw is? So even though you have it loose, that screw will protrude far enough back to where it will not let it come out. So you have to make sure that you back this material out somehow so you can slip the airbag out, because yeah, if you leave them in there, it'll feel loose, like it'll be like loose, but it won't come out. That's why you need to back these out. Usually, like, I'll use a magnet stick, or I'll get a pick and then just kind of pull back on this plastic a tiny bit, and then you're all set. You're golden. But super easy upgrade. And I know people have installed the airbags and made them work and that sort of thing, but in my particular application, I am not going to do that, just because. So there it is. It's an upgrade. I mean, half the time when you're putting aftermarket steering wheel in, it's just a 3-spoke, nothing on it anyways. I just like the way this one feels in your hand. It's got nicer grips. This one in particular, like I said, it has some roughness to it, but it's not bad overall. It looks great to me. So there it is. That is your Celica install, Celica GTS. And so that's going to be off the newer Celicas. But thanks for watching, guys. If you guys found this useful, please like and subscribe. Yeah, thanks so much, guys.